Are you looking for the best video doorbell cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Amazon Blink Video Doorbell. Amazon-owned Blink offers one of the cheapest doorbells actually worth considering. Wait for one of Amazon's frequent discounts to save even more. But you will need a subscription unless you buy with the Sync 2 module. We recommend you do. The Blink Basic subscription is $3 a month or $30 a year. Video quality is 1080p with a limited field of view, 135 degrees horizontal and only 80 degrees vertical. Notifications lacked images or video and were slightly slower than some of the competition, but they always came through. The two-way audio is passable. Perhaps most impressive, the Blink Video Doorbell only needs 2 AA batteries to run for months. You can also connect doorbell wiring. We like that you can stick a USB flash drive into the Sync module to record video locally, and Echo devices can double as chimes. You can set activity and privacy zones and tweak the sensitivity to reduce false positives, but there is no AI-powered person or package detection. Sadly, the video quality is basic, and it can be tricky to see who is at your door sometimes, particularly at night. The lack of HDR shows in mixed light, with bright areas blowing out and shaded areas losing detail. If you have a person at the door with light behind them, it can be tough to see their face. There's no support for Google Home or Apple HomeKit. The Blink Video Doorbell also lacks features like package detection and facial recognition, and because the view is limited, you can't see your doorstep either. At number 2. Eufy Video Doorbell E340. People often buy video doorbells to keep tabs on deliveries, but they don't always capture a perfect view of your front porch, and they tend to have a blind spot directly below. Eufy's solution is the Video Doorbell Dual, which combines a standard 2K camera with a secondary camera that's angled down to take in your doorstep and porch floor. We reviewed the original Eufy Video Doorbell Dual S330, 7 out of 10, Wired recommends, a while back. The E340 is very similar but works without having to connect to a Homebase hub, though it can connect to the Homebase 3 if you want. It has 8 GB of built-in storage and a removable battery, and it can connect to your existing doorbell wiring. Local storage is a definite selling point for Eufy, and the E340 also has onboard AI to detect people and packages. It can even recognize familiar faces, though it's not always accurate. I set it to only alert me about people or packages, and it works well. Combine that with activity zones and motion sensitivity, and it is easy to cut out false positives. By default, the main camera offers 2K footage that is crisp and clear, but if the sun is up, it can blow out areas of the picture. The downward-facing camera has lower resolution, but it's perfectly adequate for tracking parcels or spotting that the cat is waiting to get in. The dual lights allow color footage at night, but they take a toll on the battery life. Alerts in the live feed are swift when I'm at home on the same Wi-Fi network, but there can be considerable lag when you are out and about. It can also take a while to load recorded videos. There's no Apple HomeKit support, though it does work with Google Home or Amazon Alexa. The option to use Echo devices as chimes is handy. I don't think the Eufy E340 is the best looking doorbell, but it is relatively affordable and probably the best option for folks who don't want a subscription. If you don't care about the second camera, the wired version of the Eufy Video Doorbell C31, $100, is its cheapest model worth considering and is often discounted. At number 3. Logitech Circle View Doorbell. This is as close as you can get to an Apple Video Doorbell. It's compact and boasts a 160-degree field of view with a 3:4 portrait aspect ratio that takes in your whole porch and captures visitors head to toe. Video is crisp and clear, in bright or low light, and the live feed is impressively quick to load. The notification system can tell the difference between animals, people, and vehicles, and will start to recognize familiar faces over time. The Logitech Circle View Doorbell works directly through the Apple Home app with HomeKit Secure Video. There are pros and cons to Apple's HomeKit Secure Video. 10 days of encrypted videos are stored in your iCloud account if you have a 50 GB subscription or higher. Alerts come via Apple devices, but your regular chime will also sound when this doorbell is pressed. I love that live video pops up on the Apple Watch or Apple TV when someone rings the doorbell. You will likely need an electrician to install the Logitech Circle View. While it may be the ideal option for Apple households, you need a subscription for recorded video, starting from $1 per month for a single camera, and a HomePod or Apple TV setup as a home hub. The complete lack of support for Android or Alexa will turn some people off. There's a built-in night vision light, which ensures high-quality color video when it's dark, but it's on all the time by default, and it's bright. You can turn it off permanently, but I wish it was motion-activated. I also have one more warning. The Logitech Circle View worked well for the first few months, but this doorbell has stopped working on several occasions, and I had to cut the power at the fuse box to reset it. Worryingly, there's no warning when this happens. It simply stops recording events and can't connect through the Home app. Since I switched to an Apple TV as the home hub, problems have been less frequent. At number 4. Aqara Video Doorbell G4. Apple households seeking a battery-powered doorbell that doesn't need to connect to existing wiring might be interested in Aqara's G4. It can be wired too. Video is limited to 1080p, and the camera has a horizontal 16:9 aspect ratio and 162-degree field of view that is plenty wide but can't see the porch floor where packages are likely to be. The lack of HDR is a problem if your visitor is backlit by bright sun. While it works with the Aqara app and Google Home or Amazon Alexa, it offers more when paired with Apple's HomeKit Secure Video, and this will preclude the others. I tried it both ways, but let's look at HSV first. HSV requires a HomePod or an Apple TV setup as a home hub and at least the 50GB iCloud plan at $1 a month for a single camera. The 200GB plan supports 5 cameras for $3 a month. You get unlimited recordings, alerts for people, packages, vehicles, and animals, motion zones, and even face recognition. It's great when it works, with doorbell alerts instantly streaming live video on your iPhone, Apple Watch, or Apple TV, but it isn't reliable. Occasionally, it inexplicably missed motion events that other doorbells caught. Aqara's G4 is one of the chunkiest doorbells I have ever tested, partly because the body needs room for a whopping 6 AA batteries. Sadly, it ships with disposable batteries that fell well short of Aqara's suggested 4 months, more like 1, but I've since swapped them out for Panasonic's rechargeable Eneloop, and they lasted a bit longer. Testing it without HSV, it performed more reliably, with the indoor hub recording video to a microSD card and doubling as a loud chime and Wi-Fi repeater. At number 5. Reolink Video Doorbell. Anyone who has fussed over the batteries in their smart doorbell will understand the appeal of a wired device that runs forever. The Reolink is as fuss-free as they come. It costs around $100, but watch out for frequent discounts. Reolink offers a simple and steady app that will display clear, if not quite crisp, 2K video playback, and this doorbell records to a microSD card, so you're not bound to a monthly service fee. They even include a plug-in chime in the box instead of trying to upsell you like many competitors. The Reolink doorbell has usable but choppy night vision. The frame rate maxes out at 20. Built-in speakers and a microphone allow you to plead with the FedEx driver to linger for 10 seconds before disappearing into the ether. This doorbell is not battery-powered and will require a wired connection. You have 3 options: connect to your existing doorbell wires, plug into a power outlet, or connect via an Ethernet cable. Reviewer Martin Sismer tried the first 2 during his months of testing, connecting it to a power outlet on the back of his house before moving it to the doorbell wires up front. The 2 main downsides for Sismer were the lack of HomeKit integration and the fact the rather basic detection mode could not reliably exclude alerts about a blowing flag or tree branch. Compared to Arlo security camera apps he's used, the Reolink's smart sensing is a bit behind. But if you're replacing a traditional wired doorbell with a video doorbell, this is a solid choice that avoids fees or dead batteries.